Hello everyone, I'm Kara Minowie. This is ShellPoint Today from Monday, June 9th. On today's show, we learn about a Health Connection class called It's All About You. We'll also take a trip to Northern California, Napa Valley, Yosemite, San Francisco, and more as part of an excursion from Icing's Travel. But first, a reminder that the most recent resident quarterly meeting, which took place on Friday, is now being broadcast on Channel 12 as well as online. You can watch it every day this week on Channel 12 at 10 a.m. and at 2 p.m. You can also watch it by visiting www.shellpoint.net and clicking on the Media tab for ShellPoint TV. Tomorrow, you'll get to see a program in person. It's ShellPoint's own version of Wheel of Fortune. You may get to spin the big wheel and solve the puzzle for a chance at big prizes. The ShellPoint version of Wheel of Fortune happens tomorrow at 10:15 a.m. in the Social Center on the island. All are welcome, whether you want to compete or just watch. One event that won't be happening tomorrow, our normal weekly visit from history professor Adrian Kerr. Because of travel commitments, Adrian will be moving his normal Tuesday appearance this week to Wednesday. So catch Session 3 of his class, The History of England, from the Tudors to U.S. Independence, but catch it on Wednesday this week at 10 a.m. in the Grand Cypress Room. We also want you to know about a Health Connection class for anyone dealing with a chronic health condition. Many times, all it takes to drastically improve your life is a little planning and benefiting from the experience of others. This course is called It's All About You, and Lee Memorial is offering it here at ShellPoint starting on July 8th. We talked to some ShellPoint residents who have already benefited from this class.
I'm Mary Franklin with the Health Connection program, and I am so pleased to be able to offer this program once again to the ShellPoint residents. Lee Memorial has been bringing this program out to ShellPoint, and it is called It's All About You, Chronic Disease Self-Management Program. It's a very important program for those that deal with any chronic illness in their life and gives them an opportunity to learn how to function and deal with such diseases. Here today we have a wonderful group of ladies. We have Joyce Hall from Lee Memorial Hospital, Barb Boynton from ShellPoint, and Barbara Heatherly from ShellPoint as well. And the two Barbs, Barb and Barbara, are here today because they are graduates of this program, and actually they are going to become teachers of this program. So we're very pleased to have them here to give their own testimony. But Joyce, let's start with you. Tell us about you and your role in Lee Memorial, and then go into the program a little bit.
I am a master's prepared nurse, and my title is Community Health Program Coordinator with Lee Health Solutions, which people know them for their diabetes education.
Right.
And so this is a community education program to help those individuals who have chronic illness deal with a lot of the symptoms and other issues that they deal with on an ongoing basis. So we teach them skills to use ongoing. It is a research-based program out of Stanford University, and Lee Memorial was blessed with a grant from Southwest Florida Community Foundation to help us start the program a year ago. As of now, we have completed over 16 workshops and graduated over 120 individuals.
I'm so pleased to see the success, because when we started a year ago, it was just getting started, and you have impacted so many lives in the last year.
And it's fun. I love it. I love interacting with people, and I love seeing the progress that they make during the 6-week program.
And there are 3 very important components of this program. It is not just focusing on the chronic disease itself or condition, it's also focusing on yourself and your own well-being. What are those 3 components?
Well, we have action planning as one of the big ones because we do that every week.
Okay.
And decision making is another one of the big ones. And people say, well, I know how to make decisions, but we actually give them the tools to help them really evaluate their decisions. So those are 2 of the biggest ones that we deal with.
Well, Barb, you took the class already.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, right? And then you're going to become a leader in this class. And for you, the action planning was very important.
Right.
What did you take away from this program?
Well, I think the biggest thing I took was to be accountable, to plan the action for the week and work on it with a timeline the week. And also, we had to indicate our confidence level, which may have really been very low at first, but then it became higher later. And I think that is one of the very best things about the program.
You walk out of there holding your head high and know that you can.
And I'm still working on it. It's a work in progress, and whatever I decide to do, I keep on working on it.
Now, Barbara, you experienced a positive when it came to stress management. Can you elaborate a little bit?
Right. I found myself in a situation and used the stress management skills I learned. So it was breathing techniques and other things, which I found very helpful.
Why were you so empowered that you now want to be a leader and help other people with this program?
I thought it besides helping other people, it would help me to continue to use these skills so I get better. The more you use them, the better you get at doing that. So it's going to help me too.
And you do, Joyce, share stories and so forth in the group, but this is a motivational program. It's not a sob story program. Who should be coming to this? Who should be signing up?
Someone who really wants to make a difference in their life, who wants to increase their quality of life, who wants to learn how to better handle issues such as problems with sleep, depression, fatigue, fear, things that are seen commonly with people who have a chronic health condition, because we help them learn about that symptom cycle, but we also give them tools to help break that symptom cycle so that they can be more independent and better self-managers.
Okay. Well, this is a wonderful program that is, like you said, it has been researched and documented. You follow a book along the way. If you would like to sign up for this program, it is offered twice during this Health Connection program series. You can check out all the details in your Health Connection and call the service desk to sign up. I'm Mary Franklin with three fabulous ladies here today, and we hope you make it a happy and healthy day.
Recently, a group of Shell Point residents traveled to Northern California as part of an excursion offered by Icings Travel. This intrepid group visited the wine country of Napa Valley, the magnificent wonders of Yosemite National Park, the excitement of downtown San Francisco, and the natural beauty of the Pacific Ocean. Take a look at their travel log, and then afterwards, find out how you can go on excursions just like this. This trip was offered through a partnership with travel agency Icings Travel. They have led Shell Point trips across the country and across the world, offering door-to-door service right from your home at Shell Point. Their next big excursion is a Thanksgiving cruise this November, traveling not just to the Caribbean, but also to South America through the Panama Canal. Want to learn more about these amazing trips? Then mark your calendar for a presentation by Jeannie Van Houten of Icings Travel, who will present their excursion lineup for this year and for 2015. This exciting travelogue takes place next Monday, June 16th at 10:30 a.m. in the Grand Cypress Room at the Woodlands. Now it's time to preview this week's episode of our Channel 12 radio show, Listening to the Words.
This week's Listening to the Words program opens by honoring writer and activist Maya Angelou, who once said, "My mission in life is not merely to survive, but to thrive, and to do so with some passion, some compassion, some humor, and some style." Also this week, a retired physician takes a laughable look at that thing called an MRI. Dr. John Agnew even lets us in on what those letters really mean. Also, Tom Nelson takes us back to the 1940s and 50s in his hometown in Wisconsin, lamenting the loss of the local drugstore soda fountain run by the fastest volunteer fireman in town. Then join me to travel back even further to the turn of the 19th century with a story by the father of Shell Point resident Harold Greenlee. And story writer-teller Russ Miller reveals the secret about that angel at his side. I'm your reader-host, David Howenstein, with a note that you can hear this 30-minute radio program twice an hour every day this week on Shell Point Channel 12. Remember that Listening to the Words is sharing Channel 12 with rebroadcasts of the Shell Point Quarterly Meeting and rebroadcasts of the Village Church services. And as always, thank you for listening.
Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in with the Happening segment of Shell Point TV. My name is Leslie Brand and I'm here with Bev Chanley, and we are here to go over what's happening today on Monday. We're going to start at 9 a.m. with round robin doubles tennis at the tennis courts, 9:15 billiards in the Resident Activity Center. Also at 9:15 is pottery in the Pottery Studio. And lastly at 9:15 is virtual bowling in the Resident Activity Center. 9:45 is a Health Connections exercises to begin your day will be in the Social Center on the island. Sign up is required. And 10:15 is lunch at the Bubble Room. Court pickups will start at 10:15 on the island, 10:25 at the Woodlands, and 10:35 at Eagles Preserve. Sign up is required at either service desk. At 10:30 is Disciple Men's Bible Study Group in the game room of the Woodlands. 10:45 Table Tennis Clinic in the Tarpon Room. 11:30 Health Connections Specifics in Cardio Conditioning will be in the Health Club on the island. That class is currently full. Now here's Bev for the afternoon activities.
Thank you, Leslie. At 12 o'clock, we have Mahjong being played in the Sable Room at the Woodlands. We're going to move to 1:15 for Samba. That's a new card game. It's played in the Resident Activity Center. Also at 1:15, we have table tennis. That'll be in the Tarpon Room. And at 1:15, we also have tone chimes. They'll be playing in the Osprey Room. Our last 1:15 activity is free walk-in help with Microsoft Windows 8.1 Android-related computer software. That'll be in the Computer Teaching Center on the island. At 1:45, we have a Health Connections class, Balance and Mobility Training Level 1. That's in the Health Club. It's currently full. 2 o'clock, we have the Beady-Eyed Bead Club. They meet in the Oak Room at the Woodlands. At 3 o'clock, we have another Health Connections class. This time it's Pilates Stretch. That'll be in the Health Club on the island. 3:30, we have Health Connections Aqua Agility and Conditioning. That'll be at the Life Quest Aquatic Center. Duplicate Bridge will be played in the game room of the Woodlands at 6:30, and that rounds out our activities for today. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you back here Tuesday.
Hello, I'm Terry Kolath with your Academy information for Monday. At 9 o'clock, AARP Driver Safety Course begins in the Grand Cypress Room of the Woodlands for those who have signed up. At 10:30, Appreciating Words will take place in the Oak Room of the Woodlands, and everyone is welcome. At 1 o'clock, Mahjong Part 2 Defense and Strategies continues in the Arbor second floor country kitchen at the Woodlands.
Menus for Monday. In the Crystal Room, the Crystal Platter is turkey pot pie with green beans and a biscuit. The dinner special is Old Home Cooking Night for $9.95, and the soup of the day is split pea. In the Island Cafe for lunch, the special is a roast beef cheddar melt with chips for $7.25. The dinner special is baked chicken with mashed potatoes and a layered salad for $8.25. And the Palm Grill is closed on Mondays. All menus are available 24 hours a day at www.shellpoint.net.
Hi, welcome to Village Church Connections. I'm Andy Hawkins. I'm the senior pastor of the Village Church, and I'm here with Glenda Stephenson, our church administrator. And we're here to talk about Refresh and Renew, our sanctuary renovation project, which we're in the middle of right now. And Glenda, the first thing that we need to, I think, recognize is, by golly, we started on time, didn't we?
We did, and we were so grateful for that. Our goal had been May 1, and we started May 1. It is now June, so we're 1 month into the process.
That's right. If somebody wandered into the sanctuary by mistake on May 1, they might have gotten carted out in a box or something like that.
Absolutely, yeah. We were packing things up as fast as we could go.
That's right, yeah. Well, let's bring us up to date on the things that have already been done up to this point in time. We've been at it just almost a month now, but a lot has been happening in there. So tell us a little bit about those things that have already taken place.
The major visible things are probably all the demolition that's taken place, because they initially went in there, they took all the ceiling tiles down, all the insulation down, they've taken all of the lighting out of the upper part of the auditorium, they've pulled all of the carpet up. So right now the room looks very bare as they are beginning to work on rewiring for the new lights that'll go in.
I never realized how big it was.
I know, it looks so much bigger. You get all those ceiling tiles and you just see straight up there. It's fun.
That's right.
They also demoed the stage floor, and as they got going with that and began to pull the stage floor up, we found the first of probably several surprises along the way.
That's right.
We found a little asbestos material in the mastic that was underneath the stage floor, but thankfully it was non-friable, and so that it was not airborne. There was no risk for any staff.
That's right. And I very much appreciated the way all of that was cared for. I think as soon as the contractor recognized that they might be into a material that might have asbestos in it, work was stopped, the building was cleared, and they took the material and had it tested and determined that it was asbestos, but it was also non-friable, as you mentioned, so it was embedded in the adhesive. It wasn't susceptible to being airborne. But at the same time, they were very conservative about making sure that everybody was safe, because they tested the air not only in the stage area, but also in the sanctuary, in the office area, and all of that came out clean, didn't it?
It did, and you're right. They were very careful with it, and we were very appreciative of the way they handled the whole process.
Now, in addition to the sanctuary proper, also we had demolition involved in the chapel and the hospitality room as well.
That's correct.
And they're also working on the electrical infrastructure now. Is that correct? In other words, the wiring in preparation for the lighting installation.
We are rezoning. We're actually putting zones in because we didn't have them. We're adding more lighting, so it's quite a bit of reworking the current electrical system that we have. And so they're hard at work at that. It will take a while, a number of weeks yet, but we're seeing progress.
That's great. So we're pretty much on schedule.
We are. There's a lot of materials that have been ordered and will be delivered on schedule as we need them. Yeah. Designs have been completed for a number of different things, some of the things that will happen on the stage.
Well, thank you for joining us, and I hope that's an encouraging word to you about our sanctuary renovation. Refresh and Renew is taking place. The sanctuary is being refreshed, and we trust that our spirits are being renewed as well as we trust the Lord to continue to see this project through to its completion. Blessings to all of you, and we hope to see you very soon.
We're glad you joined us for today's show. Tune in tomorrow as the new president of the Pavilion Auxiliary, Renee Maxwell, talks about the importance of her volunteers. We'll also get a new recipe from Ruth Duber. It's spinach quiche from the What's Cooking Kitchen. Until then, this is ShellPoint Today for Monday, June 9th. I'm Kara Minowie. From all of us here at ShellPoint TV, we hope you have a great day, and we'll see you again tomorrow.